In today's video, we do our biggest PRS haul yet. We're going to be unveiling 5 brand new PRS wood library guitars in today's episode. So let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury shred machines here in Nottingham, England. And today I have the pleasure of showing you 5 brand new PRS wood library guitars. These were all made in 2024 and are brand spanking new. They're all PRS Custom 24 satin models. But as these are wood library guitars, we have a lot of different wood options on each of these guitars as well as finish options. So let's start with guitar number 1. So here's guitar number 1, and we're definitely starting off with a bang in today's episode. So as you can see, this is a PRS Custom 24 in a beautiful blue finish. And these are satin finish, so they have a really nice kind of faded feel to them, but they use some of the highest quality woods that we've seen from PRS. So as this is wood library, we've got a 10 top, which is PRS's terminology for their best 10% of maple that they can use on their tops. So it has a really nice kind of even figuring in this beautiful dark blue finish. We have reveal binding, meaning that the paint has been scraped away and we can see the bare maple, which is the binding. We've got a Honduran mahogany back, which has some really nice ribbon figuring in it, and it looks beautiful in person. We then have a rosewood neck, which is again satin and slightly open pore, which we love to see. This has the mother of pearl birds on this one, really nice kind of figuring in that mother of pearl. We have the white buttons on the phase-free locking tuners. I really like how we have the brass open gears on these tuners. It looks very stylish. This guitar has the pattern fin carve, which is very typical for PRS Custom 24s, obviously on the thinner end. We get a lot of guitars with pattern vintage necks, but it's nice to have the thin versions for a change. A lot better for a shredder. Obviously you've got the 24 frets, so that adds a massive bonus. For humbuckers, we have the PRS MT humbuckers with a 5-way switch, 1 volume, 1 tone, no coil splitting, but obviously in positions 2 and 4 you get the single coil version of these neck and bridge pickups. We've got the standard PRS tremolo with the brass saddles, which looks really cool, and we've got a massive brass block in the back. So as far as specs go, each guitar is going to be fairly similar from this point, but I just wanted to run down quickly everything you get on a PRS Custom 24. So let's hear this Blue Beauty in action. Guitar number 2 now. So obviously, yes, again, it's a PRS Custom 24, but we have a few differences on here which I really like. I much prefer this one for a couple of reasons. First off, we have abalone inlays, which on PRS instruments looks beautiful. Each one has such a unique character, and you have this like kind of multicolor bird inlay. It looks beautiful, and especially on that one there, really nice figuring completely. And as I turn this around, you better be prepared for this. We have a roasted flamed maple neck. This is some of the best figuring I've ever seen in flamed maple on a neck. Obviously it's roasted, so it has the tuning stability, and it just looks incredible. Again with that pattern fin carve, so it's perfect for a shredder. 24 frets, We have an ebony fingerboard on this one, which is really nice. Again, we have a 10 top on this one, so this is flamed maple, of course, with that vintage Santana yellow. Scraped binding, Honduran mahogany back. It's just a beautiful guitar, same tuners as well. We have a rosewood headstock cap on this one, obviously because we've got the roasted maple neck. So a little bit different, but pretty much the same guitar. So let's see how this yellow beast sounds. Guitar number 3 now. Again, you don't see these guitars every day. This is obviously like a pink finish on this PRS, like a peachy look. Again, we've got a very similar construction from the first one that we played today. So it's a 10 top flame maple top with this kind of pink finish. It's kind of like a reverse fade. It goes quite light at the edges and goes really dark in the middle. Obviously, you've got the same hardware, same pickups, 5-way switch. We have an ebony fingerboard on this one with the mother of pearl inlays. These mother of pearl inlays are really nice, a little bit nicer than the first example, I must say. And then we've got that ebony headstock cap. On the back, we've got that rosewood fingerboard, which is open pore, which I love the feeling of these rosewood necks on PRS guitars. They just feel incredible, especially after a few years of playing them in, they get a little bit more glossy. So let's hear this Princess Peach in action. think this might be my favorite one yet. Guitar number 4. Look at that, we've got a grey fade on this guitar, which is, I have to say that the grey fade is probably my favorite PRS finish that they're doing now. This guitar also has the roasted maple neck, just like the second one, so I think this is my favorite looking one so far. We have a really nice light mahogany on the back here. It's very, the others are a lot darker. What's interesting to see is just how much the tops obviously vary from the finish. This one has a lot of nice cross grain coming through it, but it has that very tight flame, so it looks a little bit like a tiger. It's really, really tight flame. Got an ebony fingerboard and my favorite abalone inlays. Lots of figuring, especially on that 12th fret inlay. It just looks beautiful. Working our way down, we got the rosewood headstock cap, white button tune. It's just like the other ones. As I say, I think this is my favorite so far, so let's plug her in. And last but not least, guitar number 5. So we've got a lovely red finish on this PRS Custom 24. Pretty similar specs as previous, so obviously it's a Custom 24. We have an ebony fingerboard, rosewood neck. The only difference with this one is that we have the brass buttons on these locking tuners instead of the white buttons. Again, this is a pattern thin carb. The serial number is 0359049. Forgot to mention, but this one also has flamed ebony, which we've never seen ever. As you see there, there's little kind of lines within the ebony wood, so that's definitely a very rare find. This looks really classic PRS kind of configuration on this one. Very nice indeed. So guys, that brings us to the end of another video. I hope you've enjoyed this PRS haul. Make sure to leave in the comment section below which guitar was your favourite. I have to say that the Grey Fade PRS Custom 24 definitely took the winning place for me. It played amazingly and it looks sensational. Whilst you're down there, make sure to leave a like rating on this video so we can get more views on these videos, and consider subscribing for more content. But thank you so much for watching Squealing Pig Guitars, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. But until then, keep rocking guys, I'll see you soon.